flag, we're underway. Logan Martin takes the high side.
Andy Bryant working that low line. Jacob Ebert has the 94 up into the third position as they go down into turn 3. Bryant dives to the inside one more time.
Watch up front. How they finish plus the money is how they will start. Those 3 wide positions here tonight. That's where we're going to start in our A mains. We're going to go 3 wide. That should be interesting. And Logan Martin right now says, I'd like to be in the bottom groove. I don't want to start in the middle. Well, right now we would, with Andy Bryant leading. Good battle for that top spot here tonight. Logan Martin continues to battle with Andy Bryant, and Bryant continues to get the run off of 4. Logan Martin, though, has been very solid up on top between turns 1 and 2.
Chad Turner, the 17, gets around the 94. Ebert, he'll move into that 4th position as your leaders continue to battle ahead into turn number 3.
Yeah, Ebert falling back in the number 5 spot. And you see Logan Martin try and diamond off the corner, way up the hill, and then make a long straightaway. And that didn't work so very well. Didn't lose any positions. Tries to gain some ground. Look at him come now. Drives off a 2. And giving it all he's got here tonight, Logan Martin. As we've come to the white flag, there's 1 to go. Andy Bryant, that Phoenix race car. Logan Martin, the number 2 spot in the 36M. How they will line up here tonight, plus the bragging rights says, I got the quick ride. Yes, you do. And he will win our fast dash for our USRA B modifieds. Andy Bryant in car number 28. So a very entertaining 6 laps, and that's how they will line up. As how they will finish, we'll give you the starting order when we get ready for our A main here tonight as Andy Bryant, our USRA B Mod Fast Dash winner. 6 laps of distance. Todd Staley, the boss man, on the point. Off of turn 4, green flag is out, and we're underway. Where are you going to go? Zevenbergen said it's fast upstairs. Yeah, it is. He is up there alongside of Staley now for that top spot as they go into turn 3. The 14T of Staley, Elijah Zevenbergen. On the outside out of Ocheyedan, Iowa, and that 66Z. Sean Peters out of Mabel, Minnesota in the 27. Down on the bottom groove, and Zevenbergen will lead him down the back straightaway. Good old-fashioned full-fendered, show me what you got action. And it continues to be Zevenbergen on the point. Continues to muster it up here tonight. Staley in second, Peter in third, Falk in fourth. And now Steve Jackson says, well, it worked for you. Let's see if I can make it stick. So far, so good. Clean and green action here tonight. And right now, Elijah Zevenbergen is telling the boys, you better go back and do some scratching here, because in about a half hour, I'm going to show you how to get around this place. He is motoring. Kevin Anderson coming up to fourth now, the 417. Falk goes upstairs, a 67 car. He sits in fifth. Here's Hovden in the 15. And Zevenbergen to the white flag here tonight. We've got 1 to go. Zevenbergen, Staley. 1-2 here tonight. I don't know if you want to be the meat in the sandwich in the middle row. It ain't going to matter. That's how you're going to finish, and that's how you're going to start. As it will be Elijah Siebenbergen getting the pole position. Second place, we'll take a look. It was close when they come to line, but it will be Staley finishing second. Sean Peter third, Kevin Anderson fourth. Kyle Falk in fifth, sixth is Hovden, seventh is Steve Jackson. Then we'll find John O'Neill, Justin Rigneris, and Dean Hessler. That's your top starters, your top 10 lineup for our A main feature. Terry Davis looked very strong. A first and second place in 2 nights of racing action. That will earn him the pole. Zach Vanderbeek, Mr. Consistency, will be on his outside out of New Sharon, Iowa. And that Spud-powered entry. And here we go. Caution lights are out. 6 laps again the distance. For your lineup for our $4,000 to win A main, as here we go.
Green flag flies down to turn 1. Side by side, the 68 of Davis. Vanderbeek on the high side, the 33.
Vanderbeek, Davis, side by side. Into turn number 3. And to the line it will be your leader, Zach Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek showing some muscle here tonight in a big way. The Z-Man, the Wayne Dalton Doors Tulip Insurance Agency, Sunoco Field. But Kerry Davis is not going to let him just walk around him. Davis, your track champion here at Lakeside Speedway, trying to protect home turf. Third place, there is Gallardo. Look out, problems in turn number 2. Yellow. Tim Carrick in the 1K and Colonel Sanders. Rodney Sanders in car number 20. One of the favorites to pick in this feature here tonight, and we'll see if there's any issues with that machine. Back on the throttle, and Fido and Vanderbeek alongside as we go back green.
Davis leads him down into turn 1. Side-by-side battle for second. Gallardo. Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek will take second. Here comes Fuqua. On the high side, he'll move into third.
Darren Fuqua, the big-time bail bonds Paisley Farms, car number 87. He was there last night. And working that high side, he's going again. Middle groove this time. Vanderbeek way up top. Gets the big momentum run. Into turn number 3, one more time. Off of turn 4, they'll come to the white flag. Kerry Davis, he has been almost picture perfect throughout the week.
Mr. Consistency right there.
A first and a second. And right now, he is looking to put another first in the column. Vanderbeek would like to interrupt that as they come to the checkered flag. Kerry Davis will sit on the pole. Vanderbeek, Fuqua, Gallardo. The rest of your finishing order here tonight, you'll find Terry Schultz. Then comes Rodney Sanders, Austin Siebert, Logan Martin, Tim Carrick, and Shad Batter. That will be your lineup for our A main feature. As that machine here tonight, wow, Kerry Davis, he will sit on the pole for that $4,000 to win A main.
And how
Position here tonight in car number 29. He will bring this field around to Mike Schrader, our starter, at Lakeside Speedway, the second annual running of the USRA Nationals for the Hobby Stocks. Green flag is on. We're underway.
Into turn 1 they go. Brady Link dives to the inside as they go down into turn 1.
Stinson in the middle in that 7K car. And here comes Gulbranson. Dustin Gulbranson in car number 6 out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And look out, we've got one spinning around in turn number 3. See if he fires it up, brings it back around. We'll stay green flag if he can do it. And right now he's going the wrong direction. He's backing up to him. And there he goes. Yeah, it's a magic. Position hit it on in car number 29. He will bring this field around to Mike Schrader, our starter, at Lakeside Speedway, the second annual running of the USRA Nationals for the Hobby Stocks. Green flag is on. We're underway.
Into turn 1 they go. Brady Link dives to the inside as they go down into turn 1.
Stinson in the middle in that 7K car, and here comes Gulbranson. Dustin Gulbranson in car number 6 out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And look out, we've got one spinning around in turn number 3. See if he fires it up, brings it back around. We'll stay green flag if he can do it. And right now he's going the wrong direction. He's backing up to him. And there he goes. Yeah, it's a magic. The 6 car. As here we go. Justin Rigneris, car number 32 on that inside line. Is nice and easy. Getting ready to pick the throttle up right about now in our Hobby Stock A main feature. Miles McHale now takes the middle. Car number 21 out of Fort Dodge, Iowa. The home of, yes, CPD Racing Shocks. He can get you done. We'll see if Miles can get it done right now as he has went upstairs. Corey Yai in the 6 car with Gulbranson in the 6X. He is Yai, Gulbranson in the 6. As off of turn number 4, they all chase Brady Link, your leader. Dustin Gulbranson in the 6 car. Got a car around in turn 2. We'll see if it's far enough off the speedway. And it is not, so the caution flag will fly again, hit it on lap number 4.
Tim Gable brings out the caution over in turn number 2. That's the 2 sitting down on the inside. Green flag waves. Brady Link brings him down to turn number 1. He'll go back to the high side where he's been the majority of the race. 6X of Corey Yee on the inside.
And right now, Miles McHale off the pace. He is done. One of the favorites hit it on to car number 21. Rolling off of turn 2, and he will bring out the caution. We'll get this lap in. Well, whatever it is, he's found the throttle again. Possibly a tire down. We'll see if he'll pull off track and see if we can get him back here in a couple laps. Give him 2 laps to throw a tire on for this feature as it works. Green flag back high in the air, and here we go. Back to work for these hobby stock drivers. And Link will continue to run the high side. Looks just like the restart, 2 by 2 behind your leader. And here comes Yee, Gulbranson. It is time to get after it. Corey Yee on that bottom line. Can he get the momentum? Not quite yet. Gulbranson will roll right up alongside that 6X car. Regenerous in the 632 continues to run that top 4 with the 17 of Tim Olson.
Brady Link leads them down the back straightaway off at turn number 2. Corey I continues to dive to that inside, trying to make the low line work. Right now hasn't quite come in, and keep an eye on Regueras in the fourth position as we come around. 7 laps to go, just past halfway.
And past the starter stand that time when they scored it, it was Corey Yee out front, but Link will get a charge off at turn 2 another time. Gobranson's going to put a rot in the middle if he can get her to stick, but it don't quite power through. As Corey Yee. Brady Link will bobble just a bit there, but in any event, it stays straight and true. Car length side by side into turn number 3. Top 5 have not changed except for the top spot. As they continue to run after it, Steve Holthouse now in car number 70 out of Cresco, Iowa, has pulled up another position. So Holthouse coming up through. Car 70, the 34 machine, Mick Ross out of Maysville, Missouri, continues to run the high side, but not gaining any ground on these leaders here tonight in our A main feature. Couldn't ask for more than this for $1,000 on the line. Yee on the bottom line, right down by the tires and just plain cruising around here at Lakeside Speedway with Brady Link bouncing off the wall. Gobranson has fallen back some now in the straight 6 car. Rigneris remains in 4th and 32.
Thought Brady Link might have had him coming off at 2, but he bobbled right as they left 2 down the back straightaway. And now Corey Yai puts a little distance between him and Link. Yai right along the inside tires. Link gets off a 2 a little better this time. And they'll come to the white flag this time around. We are going. Down the back straightaway, Corey I leads them into turn number 3. Here comes Brady Link. We went back to 16 laps, so we'll get the white flag this time by. White flag waves.
Final lap here tonight. Corey Yee trying to hang on. Brady Link, our pole sitter, will have one more shot at him. Down the back straightaway they head into turn number 3 for the 2nd annual USRA Nationals. Off of turn number 4, you'll be taking some hardware home to South Dakota. Corey Yee, your winner. Brady Link will finish 2nd, and Dustin Gobranson in the 6X car, your top 3 finishers. That's as tall as Corey. And that will go in the shop and look pretty darn sharp with that $1,000 paycheck. And congratulations to Corey and the Gobranson Racing crew. Awesome job these past 2 days to win the 2nd annual USRA Nationals. In our hobby stock division, we're now ready for our...
Got the winner of the USRA Nationals here at Lakeside Speedway for the hobby stocks, Corey Yai. Corey, man, a good run.
Hey, thanks a lot.
It looks like you had some fun out there pretty fast, too.
It was fun. Yeah, it was pretty fast.
And you guys, you got a partnership or something going on, teammates or something like that, two of you, because that's 6 and 6X?
They're actually my cousin's cars. I was bored, so I decided to come down.
And it looked like you were working that bottom side pretty heavy, too. I think that's pretty much where you wanted it, wasn't it? Because I'm trying to remember who was leading. Something 26, 96, 98, 29. But anyway, you got around him on the bottom.
Yeah, I knew he was up top, so I just stuck on the bottom, and that's it.
I was going to say, better off to run where they aren't, and that way you can get around them. But, man, that trophy's almost as tall as both you and me. That's going to be some... it's going to be a good garage topic, I'm sure, for people dropping in.
That's right. Should be.
South Dakota, if I remember right?
Yep.
Whereabouts?
Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls. Been through there a couple times. But anyway, congratulations on a great run here at Lakeside. And presumably, if you're not doing anything else again, you might come back and see us.
Right, we hope so.
Okay. Congratulations on a good win anyway for this USRA Nationals.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, buddy.
3 wide as they go through turn number 1. We look them over. We'll look for the green flag. The 28 of Andy Bryant will set the pace. As we look for a green. Here we go. Off the turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Andy Bryant working that low side. The Fort Scott, Kansas driver. Out front, there goes Logan Martin into the second spot.
Great start here tonight. It's clean and green. Down the back chute, and they all chase Andy Bryant. Logan Martin takes the bottom line in car 36 as we come to line for lap number 1.
Bryant leads lap number 1. Keep an eye on that battle for the 4th position back there. The 17T of Shad Turner, the 94 Jacob Ebert on the high side. Look at Ebert. Ebert will take that spot as they go down the back straightaway.
Indeed, Chad Clancy, the 21C car, knows I better get with it. And they all better as they chase Bryant, your leader, off of turn 4. Side by side, wheel to wheel on a beautiful race surface here tonight at Lakeside Speedway. And Andy Bryant from the drop of the green has not looked back.
Bryant looking for the big bucks, the big trophy. And down the back straightaway, he's getting the job done. Chad Clancy starting to close the gap between him and Logan Martin as they come down the front straightaway. 5 laps in the books this time by.
Logan Martin is searching right now. He was down to the bottom the first 4 laps and now went upstairs in that 36M car, and he is coming. I think he's got something coming back. Cranks a little brake into it to get the balance on those cars, to get the bias, to get it to turn and get it to fly. And Clancy is just kind of watching him to see if that is making any headway here tonight, with Jacob Ebert right upstairs with him in the 94.
Coming off of 2, Logan Martin really looks to gain ground on Andy Bryant. Bryant's car not coming off 2 as well as Logan's is. We'll see how that plays out a little later.
The fuel loads continue to burn off, and those American Racer KK704, it can switch in a hurry, and Logan Martin is now there within striking distance, as it is shaping up again to be one of those kind of nights here at Lakeside Speedway for those top positions.
Andy Bryant trying to hold off the 36 of Logan Martin outside the top 5. The 99 of Brad Smith closing distance, and now here comes Logan Martin on the high side of Bryant as they go into 3.
The top 2 cars here tonight, the last 3 nights we've watched them, and they are the cream of the crop, showing their talents here tonight as back into turn number 1. Logan Martin, he is rooster tailing the dirt, and he's got it. Full steam ahead. Yeah, boy. You've got yourself a new leader. Can he hang on to it off of turn 4? Logan Martin coming off of turn 4. Will he lead that lap? Yes, he will. Sideways is the 28 of Andy Bryant. He was at the flag stand, crossed off like a sprinter. The only thing is there ain't no wing. You got to drive it. You got to hang on for dear life. And they are getting it done here tonight Clancy can watch. Back in the number 3 spot to 21C with Ebert in 4th and car number 94.
Bryant not laying down. He's right there beside Logan Martin as they go through turns 1 and 2. Martin with the momentum on the high side. He'll keep the lead down the back straightaway, but here comes Bryant back to the inside.
Bryant is not letting him loose. Sometimes you don't know how fast you got to run one of these dogs until they go around you. Then you got your handful. Back to the line. 11 laps down. Working towards a halfway mark here tonight. And a barn burner here tonight at Lakeside Speedway for these USRA B-Mod drivers. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. And he clipped the tire. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up for Bryant. But we saw that tire get bumped and it got moved.
And Logan Martin clips the wall in 1 and 2. He throws some sparks out.
You hit a tire, I'll hit the wall. I think I take the tire.
And look what's coming up in front of your leaders. Lap traffic right in front of your leaders.
Lap traffic coming up at the halfway mark here tonight. And I'm saying about 3 more laps the way these hounds are running, they're going to be there.
And look just out inside the top 5 now, battling for that 4th spot. Brad Smith quietly working his way through the field.
Brad Smith having a very solid run here tonight. And just like I said, I hate to see this. A caution flag flying now because in most cases, cautions breed cautions, but maybe not. And I hate to see it just brought out for a tire on the speedway, but they are right down at the bottom. You got 3/8 of a mile or a half-mile racetrack here, and everybody's down in the infield. Move them up. Move the tires out farther. That will... Here we go. Off of turn 4. Cut him loose another time.
And here we go, side by side, picking up where we left off. Andy Bryant to the inside, Logan Martin to the high side. Let's throw a new player in the mix. Here comes Chad Clancy.
Clancy in that middle groove will now get back in line. 4-car breakaway. And Logan Martin continues to run inches from that cement retaining wall. Here at Lakeside, Andy Bryant not giving the bottom up. Brad Smith, car number 99, the number 4 spot. And they go 3 wide again all the way through into this field. Mike Striegel coming up in the back of the field. Nick Newton in the 3x3.
Oh, little contact.
Yeah, a little contact. There's only so much room. You got 80 foot wide, and it didn't work on the front straightaway. As Bryant got up against the wall, now Bryant goes upstairs. Now dives to the bottom.
You just said we got 80 feet. Andy Bryant just used 79.
Yeah. Brad Smith, the 99 car, up around the 21C of Chad Clancy, and now into 3rd. Clancy getting shuffled back a spot, and that 99 machine might have some noise left in him yet. Brad Smith coming up to the outside of Andy Bryant and car number 28, and Brad Smith now says, let's call my name a little bit. I will. You are now to 2nd. Sit down, take a seat, Andy Bryant. And we have debris in turn number 2. Hold everything. You can see a body panel laying up there between turns 1 and 2. And we have completed now 17 laps completed. 17 down, a heat race to go. 8 laps remaining. At Lakeside Speedway. Green flag flies, and we're back at it. Andy Bryant said, I've been there all night on the bottom. That's where I'm going to be. Logan Martin diamonds off the corner and said, look at me. Wow, what a maneuver. He didn't let him a slide job move affect that thing any. He just shot down off of turn 2 and continues to show the way. 18
in the books. Out front, Logan Martin starting to put distance on the field. Sparks are flying, but we're still running down the back straightaway. Brad Smith starting to get shuffled back. Chad Clancy looked to the inside for third.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking, but Logan Martin is flirting with disaster each and every time he slaps that wall. You can see he's got the back panel just about knocked off of it. Brian has went back to the bottom, opens the door for Brad Smith, but does he have enough time? Brad Smith in car number 99. Going back around the outside line, trying to track down Logan Martin. Chad Clancy. Doug Keller started back in 12th, and the old Yeller is coming. The 77 car, he's up into the top 5 as we have a lap number 20 in the books. He's got the fireworks going. It's 4th of July, but he's got a 5-car length lead back into turn 3. Logan Martin, your leader in car 36, started second. Brad Smith in car number 99 started right behind him on the start. He started back there in 5th. And the distance, well, it's just about the same as it was last time. We're watching the markings on the back straightaway, and we have got 2 now laps remaining. 2 to go. Andy Bryant trying to hang on to 3rd. And Chad Clancy picking up another spot. The 21C car started 3rd. He runs 3rd as we've come to the white flag. 1 to go. Logan Martin won last time. Down the back straightaway he heads. The 36 car into turn 3. And Logan Martin will find the checker flag for the 2nd annual running, the USRA B-Mod Nationals. He's got it. Brad Smith will finish up the number 2 spot here tonight. Chad Clancy 3rd, Andy Bryant 4th, and Doug Keller, your top 5 to wrap up a very entertaining USRA B-Mod feature event. So Logan Martin climbs out. The crew up to congratulate him. We'll let him get that helmet off and hear this Lakeside Speedway fans.
414 132414. Once again, your 50-50 winning number tonight. 132414. If you've got that winning number, bring it to the souvenir stand below the tower here, please, and collect your prize. Once again, your 50-50 winning number. 132414. And down there in Victory Lane, the happy family, Logan Martin picking up the win tonight in our USRA B-Mod A-Main.
Yeah, he got that trophy hoisted right up there, and that is an awesome feeling. Congratulations, as we're now ready for our stock car A-Main. The distance here tonight.
Got the winner of the USRA 2nd Annual Nationals B-Mod A-Main, Logan Martin here. Logan, man, that was fun to watch. Like I was just telling you a minute ago, you had that wall clean up there. Didn't have to worry about him scraping it off or anything. Because, man, I can think of at least 3 times you hit it there in 1 and 2.
Yeah, I felt like I hit it at least every other lap. And it's fun running up there. I tried the bottom, and my stuff wasn't that great down there. So I went to the top, and it really started rolling up there.
You know, this was fun watching probably what I consider 2 of the best young drivers right now in any modified class you want to talk about. But you and Andy Bryant, boy, and it's kind of funny, both of you guys from down south there a little ways, you from West Plains and him from Fort Scott, I think it is. But, man, you guys really put on a battle.
Yeah, Andy, he's a good racer, and we race a lot together throughout the year. And, yeah, it was a heck of a race. I knew he threw that slider on me over there in 1 and 2 off the restart, and I crossed him up. And Higley took me to school last year at this race up on the top, and I wasn't going to let it go that easy this time. So I got an education last year, and I put it to good use this year.
Like I say, extremely fun to watch. But you got any more coming up yet this year, or is this it?
Yeah, there's a couple more at Springfield we might hit, and maybe one or more along the way. But for the most part, we're winding down.
Well, congratulations on a great win here at Lakeside. Second annual deal. Like you say, learned a little bit last year, come back this year and showed them how to do it. But, man, once you got out front, it was whoop. See ya.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was a fast car, but I couldn't do it without all my help. My dad, Michael, Chris, Dwayne, my girlfriend Larissa, all my folks back home, we just couldn't do it without them. And then all our wonderful sponsors, Reliable Chevrolet, they gave us awesome crate power underneath the hood, and Two River Tees, Adams Construction, Mr. Dent Collision Repair, CPD Tools, Bill Fry. There's just a lot of people, and we couldn't do it without them all.
What's the winning chassis?
GRT by Fry.
All right. Every time. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
32 cars, 25 laps. As a fendered up action about getting ready to go green flag racing off of turn 4. It's out, and we are off and running. Look out. Going around here tonight, and the caution flag is out. Try it for the second time here tonight. 25 laps. Here we go. Zevenbergen. He'll set the pace nice and easy. Now he picks it up. And back underway we go. Easy does it. 3 wide yet off of turn 2. That worked. We'll see how it pans out going into 3. As Zevenbergen up on the top side, coming around for lap number 1. Here tonight, your leader will be Elijah Zevenbergen. Kyle Falk, the number 2 spot in the 67. In comes Kevin Anderson and the rest of this field.
Zevenbergen off, and then we got a caution on the Speedway.
Trouble in turn 4. 1 car around. And it looks to be the 00 car. Danny Cole Jr. losing the handle. So he went out of Ocheyedan, Iowa. Kyle Falk out of Decorah. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Off of turn 2, they head, still going 3 wide. And 3 wide back into turn number 3. The action farther back as Falk and Zevenbergen trying to break out of this one as they continue to run first and second. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide if you're looking back and forth, 5th and 6th. It's 3 wide off of turn 4. Here we go now. Jackson making a move on the inside. There's Anderson. Hovden will throw it upstairs. Mitch Hovden in car 15, the Napa Auto Parts machine, making some headway. And Hovden now throttles it up alongside of Jackson. He's up into 4th. Anderson to 5th. As 3rd place is Jackson now with Hovden in 4th. 2nd is Falk. And your leader, it's Elijah Zevenbergen. wide at the flag stand, and they're 4 wide into turn 1. Look at this race surface here at Lakeside Speedway. Can't ask for anything better. And up front, Elijah Vanderbeek is just saying this thing is perfect. Zevenbergen has just got it dialed. He has been quick when he dumped it out of the hauler, and he ain't let off any all week. Out of Ocheyedan, Iowa comes this young gun, and he has got a straightaway advantage now over Falk, who runs in second. Hovden now up to third in the 15B. Jackson in fourth. And then you see Brett Heater now in the 05 car as they move Jackson back another spot.
This guy's walking away with it. Brad Whitney takes the X9 into the infield as Zevenbergen brings him down, closing in on the halfway point. Kyle Falk sits in that second position. The battle on the Speedway is for fourth. The two is Steve Jackson, the 05 of Heater. Heater working that high line as Jackson goes to the low line.
Farther back you see the 52 car now, Nathan Wood. There's the 18, Jason Ryan, battling side by side. Is this 3 wide action yet off of 4? No sense of looking up front because he's in a different zip code. And we've got a car round at turn 4. Caution is out. Well, Jake Newman bringing out our caution, the 222 car, as Elijah Zevenbergen. Kyle Falk, the 67 car. Zevenbergen started on the pole. Falk started 5th, middle of row number 2. And Mr. Hovden, back there, Mitch Hovden started 6th. As they come back to the green flag, here we go. Three wide into turn number 3. Slicking it off. Here comes Big Schmitty in car number 18. His nose pushes up the hill a bit. Has to catch the car. We stay green flag racing. Everything is good to go here tonight in our A main feature. And it's all Zevenbergen from the pole. Falk, Hovden. Steve Jackson now with his hands full. There's Anderson down at the bottom. Tom Schmidt in the middle. And the 44 car. Justin Rigneris. Dylan Anderson as well in car 44. Keeping right up with this group. Brett Heater in the 05. As it's single file, Tom Schmidt in that middle groove, and as they say, you are getting trained. And there's no room to get in. You can't just turn the signal and pull over there. It ain't happening. Zevenbergen off at 4. There's Falk. There's Hovden. And then the race for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, 10th place continues to go on each and every lap. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good race back there.
Yeah, it is.
9 laps remaining here tonight. And Zevenbergen just continues to blister set the pace. We see smoke coming out of the 18 car now with Tom Schmidt. Or is that Gregoire? Gregoire, excuse me. Farther back, there's Schmidt right in the middle of this group, just coming off of 4. The laps continue to click down, and Zevenbergen with the cruise on back into turn number 1. Caution flag out for debris up in turn number 3. You can see it right up by the wall. And that's right where these guys have been running all night long. They are inches from the fence, so we will retrieve that sheet metal. And Zevenbergen will say, well, we'll just throttle it back a little bit and save some fuel and get ready to wrap this thing up.
Stock car A main.
Zevenbergen getting ready to go back to work with these drivers here tonight. Green flag back out on the speedway. Tom Schmidt trying to get on the inside in car number 18. Got that inside line on his outside, Brett Heater in the 05. Zevenbergen by 4 car lengths. And right down on the bottom, he's any closer. He's over the tires. He'll be inside the tires. His Falk in that 67. Kyle Falk continues to try and figure out a way to keep pace with Zevenbergen as they're 3 wide farther back. Falk, there's Hovden, still hanging on that top 5. Car 15, the Napa Auto Parts out of Decorah, Iowa. 44 car, here comes Dylan Anderson. Regulars at Upper Iowa Speedway and track champions in their own rights. And showing their talents here for our USRA Nationals, Elijah Zevenbergen.
3 laps to go this time around. Zevenbergen leads them into turn number 1. Brett Heater, Lakeside regular, cracks the top 5. He's right behind the 44 of Anderson.
Rigneris moving up. Thank you very much. And we've got one going around. Caution flag is out on lap 22. Excuse me, 23.
And then it was green, white, checkered.
Yeah. Green flag is back out. Here we go.
Kyle Falk making a run at your leaders. They come off at turn 2, the 67 down to the inside. Zevenbergen powers back by on the high side.
Powers he does, as we're 3 wide farther back into this mess. Oh, kids, hang on. Checker flag will fly here tonight in our feature event, and it will be Elijah Zevenbergen, your feature winner. Second place goes to Kyle Falk. Hovden will drive it home third. Our top 3 here tonight in our stock car A main. Elijah Zevenbergen taking this one to victory lane here tonight out of Ocheyedan, Iowa. And he has been bad fast all weekend. And here tonight will collect that $4,000 payday. And a big trophy to hang in the shop or put up with a check. And here comes Mom. She's been running all weekend long, helping him get that car done. And look, she's the first one out there. Out to congratulate him, and I think she's happy. Either that or she's really cold, but this will definitely warm her up. As Zevenbergen with just a great run here tonight. There he climbs, folks. Give him a nice hand. Out of Ocheyedan, Iowa, Elijah Zevenbergen. And I'll tell you what, that's what it's all about. A great family. They get together, they work together, they lose together, but tonight they are winners. Big time payday for the USRA Nationals in our stock car field. Elijah Zevenbergen, congratulations to him. Good run by all drivers. Kyle Falk is second, and Mitch Hovden again rounding out their top three. We can give you a score from the Mets and the Cubs.
We've got the winner of the USRA second annual Nationals for the stock cars, Joshua Zevenbergen. Elijah Zevenbergen. Way to go, Elijah. But man, like I said there a while ago, you almost made that look easy, but I know on that track it couldn't have been because, man, that thing looked like it was slicker than I'll get up.
Oh, it was slick, and it wasn't easy. Playing with that wall right beside you every lap is not easy at all. I mean, it was just trying to hit my marks and not mess it up.
Yeah. Like I say, it was fun to watch, and a lot of racing going on behind you. A lot of guys back here battling back and forth, but you never even really had a chance to catch up with much lap traffic, did you? Seemed like every time you did, there was yellow.
At one point, I thought we were going to get into trouble with lap traffic. I could see them coming up, and then there was a yellow, so we never had to really deal with it, thankfully, because that wouldn't have been easy either.
Well, like I say, congratulations on coming down Northwest Iowa. Like I say, you just kind of run around up there different places. But glad you came down to Lakeside and ran with us. And, man, you got to be happy. I'd just be happy with the trophy, let alone the money.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was a great weekend. A lot of fun, and the trip was awesome. Can't thank everyone enough.
I was going to say, all your friends and relatives come over to the garage and they see that thing and they're going to be, ooh! Oh, one thing I almost forgot was your mom's celebration down there. I was on the roof and I could hear her yelling up on there.
Oh, yeah, she's good for that.
Anyway, like I say, thanks for coming down to Lakeside, and congratulations on a really great win. This is your biggest one in your career?
This is my biggest win so far.
Well, I got a feeling there might be a few more then. But anyway, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
More time, take a look at the gauges and hang on. Lakeside Speedway, your USRA modified A main feature, coming off of turn 4. Light the candles, we're going green. Three wide for the front row, and look at that shot. Tell me that don't get you boo bumps. Fuquay on the outside. Vanderbeek is still there, and here comes Kerry Davis in car 68 as Fuquay will lead a lap number 1. After last night, that big-time bail bonds 87 of Darren Fuquay went upstairs, and that thing was quick, and he is picked right back up on a setup here tonight as he will lead back off of turn number 4. Kerry Davis in second. Vanderbeek now starting to make some noise. A Z-Man out of New Sharon, Iowa, pulls into third. Rodney Sanders back there said, Kerry Davis, let's get moving. He is back there hammered on the back end as here comes the rocket. Sanders out of Happy, Texas, now going to the bottom, battling for the number 3 spot. Kerry Davis carries the momentum. We watch that battle shape up, and it is good. And here comes the Reaper, the Gresso Racing 19R Ryan Gustin, now going after Tim Carrick and Gallardo in the 17. Gustin trying to put a slide job move on. Can he make it work? Jake Gallardo in the J17 car trying to hold him off, but Gustin, the McCartney Welding Hughes chassis, that Mullins power plant, right back on his inside. Those iBox Springs Integra shock package for the Reaper. But speaking of reaping the rewards, Darren Fuquay. What a run here tonight for Fuquay in that 87. Fuquay, Vanderbeek, Davis, Sanders. Then comes Gallardo. Tim Carrick goes right back around Gustin. Tim Carrick with a good run in that Skyrocket Car 1K. The McCarthy Auto Group. McMillan Hunting Adventures Car 1K. Hanging right there with some of the baddest hounds in the business, sandwiched between UC with Gustin right behind him. Gallardo right in front of him, and there is your leader. Coming up now, disposing of lap traffic, it's Darren Fuquay in 87.
His grandfather is my godfather.
Darren Fuquay, a weekly top driver here at Lakeside Speedway in Conover 87, and he's showing that he knows around this place very well, thank you much. And this place is starting to look just like blacktop. Look at it. Black from top to bottom. Slicked off and good to go. Vanderbeek keeps through lap traffic as well. The Z-Man in second. Sanders is now cleared Davis for third. And don't you think these back markers would love to see a caution now? I don't know. We work towards the halfway mark, and it's clean and green. Well, just as we talk about it, it comes out the 29 car here tonight in a 00 get-together.
That kid's tough here on the high side, Luke.
Here we go. Caution light is off. It's time to show me what you got. Off of turn 4, we're back underway. Vanderbeek goes to the bottom. Fuquay goes right back upstairs. Sanders pulls right in the fuel cell of Vanderbeek with Davis going freight train. Vito Gallardo in the J17 now into fourth. Gustin into fifth, and Davis, they've got pinned inside. Well, everybody must have forgot the bottom because they have eliminated it. They are all up top now, full steam ahead, and out front and checking out and gone is Fuquay in 87. The laps continue to go down. 15 down, halfway home. Darren Fuquay, Zach Vanderbeek, Rodney Sanders, Vito Gallardo, the Mesilla Valley Transportation Car J17, and the Reaper Ryan Gustin, the Kenny's Tile Car 16, Austin Siebert in the top 10 spots here this evening. As off of turn 4 again comes the 87. Well, Gustin's going to put a slider move on Fido Gallardo, and it worked the first part. And then contact going around is Austin Siebert in 16. Off of turn 4 again to the green flag they come. Fuquay back into turn number 1. Vanderbeek Sanders, as it is choo-choo train time here at Lakeside Speedway. Get out of line just a bit. Chad Batter moves Terry Schultz back another spot. As a battle for that national points with Gallardo now going ahead of Schultz. '29 car, Dennis Elliott pulls in, and we've got 10 laps remaining. Ten laps to go here tonight for Darren Fuquay. Started outside the front row. Gustin took a peek to the inside. We got another one flying down to the infield. And we'll keep the green flag out on track. Logan Martin, the 36M car, having a very good run here tonight. Already winning our B mods, and he started back in the number 8 spot here tonight. So a good run, good weekend for Logan. Tim Carrick right behind him in the 1K. Fuquay now up on lap traffic. See how this plays out. And it works out rather well as Mark Hoover just gets out of the way. Just pulls down to the bottom. And a nice racing gesture. Let these guys decide it on the track. Trust me, it doesn't always happen that way. Sanders trying to find a way around Vanderbeek, and right now, I don't see one. Nobody is moving, and if you are, you're going the other direction. Will the old hot rod hang together? Now you start hearing gremlins. You start hearing a tick or a nick, or is it sputtering? Is it okay? Jeepers, it seems like it's getting loose. Well, it don't look like it. It looks plain fast. Rocket bad fast. You got the likes behind you of Zach Vanderbeek, Sanders, Gallardo. That is Fido and Ryan Gustin. I'd say you got a pretty good piece. And a pretty good drive himself. Here we go now. Battle farther back. Carrick took a look to the inside. That didn't work. On Logan Martin as we've come to the white flag. 1 to go. Darren Fuquay started 3rd on the field and will come around here tonight for the USRA Nationals. Feature winner goes to car number 36. Excuse me, 87. I'm looking at the 36. There's Vanderbeek in 2nd. Sanders in 3rd. 4th place will go to Fido Gallardo and Ryan Gustin, your top 5. So the 87 car, Darren Fuqua. Wow, what a drive here tonight. And you couldn't be happier for him to find Victory Lane here tonight, a weekly competitor here at Lakeside Speedway. And he had that thing on a rail here tonight to pick up a feature win. And as we said before, you're invited down to the pits afterwards, get an autograph, have a talk with your favorite driver, and look at this. Fuqua is going to burn him off. If this ain't one of his biggest wins, it's got to be close, and he's going to use them up. What the heck? They do it just down the road at Kansas Speedway. Might as well bump her up against the wall and powder him. The American Racer KK 704s, they'll take a beating. See how long it takes to smoke them off. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be spinning around right by the McCarthy Auto Group truck. He's already got her done. He parks a big-time bail bonds in Victory Lane here tonight. And look at the bunch come running. They say, dang right, that's what we're supposed to do. What a great job here tonight. Hit his marks each and every time and a slick, quick racetrack. And we'll wait for him to climb out of that car here tonight. Our $4,000 paycheck for the second annual running of the USRA Nationals here at Lakeside Speedway. They continue to lean in and talk to him. He's got the helmet just about off, gets the glasses off, pulls the skid lid, sets her on the decking, and climbs out here at Lakeside Speedway. And I got a feeling they'll be celebrating. They might need to call the bail bondsman before this is over. The celebration will go big time. I think he's just kind of sitting in there savoring the moment. Why not? The belts get tossed back. And he climbs out, folks. Lakeside Speedway. Give a nice hand. Darren Fuqua up on top. Yeah, you got it. Your A main feature winner. I don't think he's coming down. Just hand the hardware. He's got her there. Backflip. Yeah, let's try the backflip now. Maybe the next time. So congratulations, Darren Fuqua. John Lowry, it has been quite a week of racing action here at Lakeside Speedway. As we said, just an awesome track. Donna Mars, their staff, everybody making it as best possible.
And what a great weekend. You know,
Yeah.
the USRA Nationals coming out here. Mother Nature treating it right. We got a good crowd, good car count, solid car count all week long. And what better way to have one of the Lakeside regulars pick up the win right here tonight?
Indeed. Every dog has their day, and there's, as they say, and he beat some of the best here tonight. So on behalf of the USRA staff, John Lowry, thanks so much for making us feel so welcome. A pleasure working with you, my friend. Until
Glad to have you all
next
back here.
time, as always, please be patient leaving the racetrack. We're going to have time. It ain't going to help anything to just lean on the horn. So give yourself some time till next race. As always, have a safe drive home. So long until next year. Good night, everybody.
We got the winner of the second annual USRA Nationals A-Mods here at Lakeside Speedway for the finals. Big time Darren Fuqua. I love saying that. Man, way to go. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, well, I love it when it works out. So we had a good hot rod. I mean, from the time we unloaded, we just had a little bad luck the first night and still finished ninth, but I think we went from like 21st to ninth. But anyways, just kept kind of working on the setup, just small changes, a little bit of stagger, you know, stuff like that. But I wasn't expecting it to rubber up. I had a new tire on. I just had to dash on it. I was kind of worried when I felt that, but we were free enough that we were good in the rubber too. So,
You know, this toward the end of the season here, I think I seen you in Towns cars for a couple of races, if I remember right. But
Yep.
then I think the thing that really comes to mind is last week. I don't want to say it was identical, but man, you were up there doing it on the wall last week and got around Kerry Davis for the win. So I'm not going to say it was a double take, but it was pretty close.
yeah, I like running the wall, obviously. But tonight, I was worried because usually there's a little bit up there that I can still get to, and it wasn't there when we pulled on the track. And I just kind of rolled through there when it stayed slick for probably 6 laps before it took any rubber. But I think we were good enough in the slick that we probably could have won, maybe, hopefully in the slick too. But either way, it worked out.
Yeah. Folks, this is really, really good. I mean, second year we have this deal, and I call him a local guy, maybe Mayetta, but it's local to me, man, because you run here all the time, a regular at Lakeside, and man, you got to be more than pleased, because I think the 4 guys behind you are all USMTS drivers, if I remember right.
Interbeek, Ryan Gustin, Sanders, obviously dominant, but I kept looking at the scoreboard, and I kept waiting for one of them. This is going to blow by me here, but we got her done.
Yeah. It wasn't even close. I mean, heck, on the restarts, it seemed like by the time you'd come off of 4 by the flag stand, you were leading by a couple of car lengths already. I mean, you just pulled away.
Yeah, we had a good car. I mean, this ain't even our good motor. I knew it was going to be slick. I was like, I ain't taking the time to change it. This one's Old Faithful's running good, but I don't know.
I know, man.
Pinch me, I'm going to wake up here. And
$4,000. I guess steaks on the way home. Gonna stop on the turnpike there, maybe.
Maybe tomorrow. Just trying to work on a race car and driving clear to Mayetta every night, and I'm sure I'm gonna wind down on the way home here and hit the bed and not have any trouble sleeping tonight. So.
Semi-hometown guy wins it second year around. Way to go, Darren. I'm busting buttons thinking how proud I am.
I'm tickled pink. I mean, I'm glad a local guy won it, and I'm really glad it was me. So, I gotta thank Big Time Bell Bonds, my grandpa, for putting motors in this hot rod for me. Sun Leasing, Dan the Sonic Man, Paisley Farms, all the guys that help out, put in their time, their money, driving down here to work on this thing, and I guess this is the reward we get. So, just thank everybody.
Everybody loves a winner. One last question. What's the chassis and who's making the motors?
This is a 2010 Venom chassis that we pulled out of sticks, basically. Ryan Phillips had it. Him and Joe Campbell were kind of in the middle of selling it, buying it, and the car I had was just shot. I rolled it last year down the front straightaway. But I got it from them, and it's been a good car.
What about the motor?
It's a Driscoll power. Matt Driscoll does an awesome job. I mean,
local guy.
Yep, local Wellsville right there.
Yeah, way to go.
So,
Once again, congratulations.
Yep, thank you.